Your next comedian, a lot of fun, a really fun lady. She's just been a great person to have in class. Very funny. Please help us welcome Elisa, everybody.
Thank God I'm not that one person that Jake introduced us. She is so not fun to have in class. Everyone's doing really great tonight. This is really fun. And I'm an actress, so I'm not really used to being excited when other people do well. I was talking to my brother last night, telling him, that I was a little nervous for today, and he said, "It's okay, buddy." Oh, by the way, he's the Hispanic, bald, big-boned male. And he said, "It's okay, buddy, just do what I do to make people laugh. Drop your drawers and, moon everybody." I was like, Mario, me mooning everyone isn't going to have the same reaction as you have. I think pretty highly of myself. Actually, I like to think that I'm fairly normal, but the fact is I'm not. I'm somewhat of an outcast. I am often shunned from society because I am a high-volume sneezer. I sneeze an average of 9 times in a row every time I sneeze, and I do that several times a day. I get it from my family. They all sneeze a lot too, but like 4 or 5 times. Apparently that is acceptable to society. And once you get to 7 or 8, people start getting a little upset. Like when you sneeze, I'm sure people say, "Bless you." When I sneeze, I get, "Oh my God, bless you." Those words have always sounded condescending to me. But in all fairness, I do sneeze a lot. My record is 28 times in a row. Thank you. It was a good day. I was at a bar and it was really, really smoky. Smoke makes me sneeze. So do cats. And cats who smoke in bars are really, really bad for them. But that's like disturbing on a lot of levels. When you sneeze. We'll just move on for that. I have heard a lot of people compare sneezing to orgasms. You've heard that, right? You get 7 sneezes in a row and it's the same as having an orgasm. It's not. At all. Like, at all. In fact, the night that I set my 28 sneezing record, not only did I not have 4 orgasms, I couldn't get a guy to buy me a drink for the rest of the night. I was not even close to 1. But I hear it's Dr. Ruth, a well-known old lady sex therapist. Which, by the way, how cool is that for her? She's a sex therapist. I'm sure growing up, everyone thought she was just a whore. That was all just research. She's a therapist. Good for her. She is where all the shenanigans started. She's the first one who compared sneezing to orgasms. But what we now know, what we're now told, is that what she meant is that they're both reflexes, involuntary actions. Really, Dr. Ruth? Because I volunteer for orgasms whenever I can. Pick me, right here. Hold on one second. I want to say hi to some of the people I went to my private Christian school with in high school. They're in the second row. Hi. I'm all grown up now. But speaking of being all grown up, I figure it's time for me to start embracing the, sneezing, being weird, and everything. I think there's a career out of it. I think I could probably get into the Guinness Book of World Records. Endorsement deals, I'm sure, would follow. Kleenex. A nose in need deserves puffs indeed. Works, right? But the thing is, once I get to a certain level of fame, we all know what's going to happen. I'm going to be accused of being a sex addict because sneezes are so close to orgasms. And then, after that, my parents are going to find me in my basement with like a litter of kittens, and I'm going to have one in each hand. And then I will lose my title and my endorsement deals because, as we all know, they'll be termed performance-enhancing drugs. So I'll keep working on it. Thanks, you guys.